Hi everyone, it's Stephanie from Lumeria Star. Welcome back to my channel. So just a little disclaimer before I film this video. I'm currently home sick with COVID. It did finally get me. I am okay. I'm on like day 5. I'm still really congested. I'm super tired, but I am doing fine, thankfully, because of the vaccine and the booster that I did get. And I appreciate everyone who reached out on like Instagram and everything, who saw my posts for the well wishes. Thank you so much. So while I'm home, I did have a bunch of decks that I did want to explore with all of you guys. And I didn't want to wait because I have time. But just to let you know, if I sound out of breath or congested, it's because I am. So I'm just going to take these videos at a leisurely pace, but I still wanted to do the things I love to do, which is explore new decks and share that with all of you. So today we're going to take a look at the Embroidered Tarot. I'm sorry. See, again, I am on so much like cough medicine right now. So like, I feel like my brain isn't fully there. This is the Embroidered Graveyard. This is an Oracle deck. This is not a tarot. This is by the same creator as the Embroidered Forest Tarot, which I do have, and that's beautiful. And the artist, I forget her name. Hopefully it's on here. She actually hand embroiders all of these designs. So like, I think that's just so unique. And I just really appreciate the attention to detail this must have taken. So I'm really excited to explore this with all of you. And look at this guidebook. It is hardcover. It is gilded in like a bronze color. I haven't even opened it yet because I want to look at this together, but I'm really excited. I'm really excited. So we're gonna take a look. I'm gonna take a sip of my hot lemon water over here. We're gonna leisurely go through this deck. I might not speak as much just because I'm afraid I'm gonna go into a coughing fit. So let me take a sip of tea here. Okay. So let me just arrive in my space and get myself together. So I'm really more excited than I am showing because of my energy levels, but I have been so excited watching her create this deck, and this is so my aesthetic. I love anything like dark but beautiful, so I feel like this fits the bill. So we have here the Embroidered Graveyard, and it's kind of like almost built like a spirit board or a Ouija board. We have yes, no. We have the planchette here in the middle, and it says here, lift the veil, commune with spirits, conquer your fear of death. And then, what does that say? Oh my gosh, can I not read that? The Embroidered Graveyard. Okay, for some reason, oh, it says goodbye. Okay, I was like, wait a minute, I can't read that. And we've got these pretty butterflies here, and let's see on the back, it says, commune with spirits, goddesses, and guides as you walk through a haunted graveyard brought to life with stitch witchery. This is a first edition exclusive. It has a first edition exclusive community card. Photographed embroidery by Alicia Vamvukakis. I hope I pronounced your name right. Luxury 350 GSM cardstock with gilded edges. Hardback guidebook accompaniment includes 12 original spreads for guidance and shadow work and 24 rituals and spells for manifestation. I am so excited about this. And this is one of those beautiful magnetic boxes that I love so much. So on the inside it says, and death said, but I am not the end, no, not at all. I'm simply the mirror you've been watching your life through, and my, what a lovely adventure you've had. Love always, Alicia. That's beautiful. All right. Oh, look how pretty this box is. Oh my gosh, can you see the It's almost like a rose gold or like a bronze foil. Okay. Let's move that right here and we'll take a look at the cards. These are beautiful backs with a planchette and they are reversible. And then we've got this beautiful gilding here that's kind of got a little bit of a rainbow effect, like a holographic effect. Okay, so I'm just gonna flip through these. I'm probably not gonna say much because I'm already tired from talking. Oh my gosh, excuse me. And I don't edit my videos, so I'm sorry, that's gonna stay in. Okay, so we've got absolute protection, goodbye, familiar, abundant intuition, adventure, be present. So also I noticed they're numbered, which is nice too. So that'll be probably easy to find in the guidebook. I love how these flowers have little skulls on the inside. I'm just loving the embroidery too. I think she's so talented. Cherish me. I love that. Sacred rage. Wow, I feel that in my soul. That is such a potent image. And I think it's so powerful too, because oftentimes I think people are taught to fear anger or avoid anger, and especially women too. And our rage is just one part of the spectrum of our emotions, and rage can be sacred. It is so indicative of what's going on, whether it's internally or externally in our worlds. So oftentimes rage is really important. It gets things done. It's very cathartic. So I love this card so much. It just reminds me of like that dark feminine energy. Love that. Legacy. Here lies an oracle reader who lived by the sun and loved by the moon. Oh, that's cute. Decadence. Look at that. This little skull, or this skeleton woman with her beautiful dress. Self-love. That's beautiful. Ether. Create. It's beautiful. It's like a little glove. Okay, so this like font type is kind of hard for me to read. Does that say impervious? I don't even know, guys. I have COVID. I'm sorry. I can't read that right now. I'm not gonna try. I'm gonna sound silly. Comforted. Wow. Truth seeker. That's really beautiful. I love that. Release tears. Oh, this is going to be such a great deck for shadow work. Home is where the heart is. Vulnerable. This is going to be such a great deck for shadow work. Transform. This font is hard to read, I feel, for me. Rest. Oh, I love how like it's a mountain, but you can also see with the embroidery, it's like, it almost looks like a bear or some kind of animal resting. Dance. And you've got little butterflies with crystals. Scents. It's pretty with the lace in the wings of the bat. Overcome. Nourish. That's really pretty. Live deliciously. Yes, it is Taurus season and we're all about living deliciously. Even though I am not a Taurus, you all know I'm a Leo, but I get along really well with Tauruses and Taurus energy. I feel like Leos and Tauruses just get each other. So I love this card. Our song. Divine Chaos. Star Reader. Rainbreaker. Perspective. Cunning. Winter Solstice, so pretty. I love this Yule tree with the skulls. I would love that tree in real life, actually. Summer Solstice. The Witch. Temptress. Oh, I love the mermaid here. It's very like Little Mermaid, like Ariel and what's his name? Prince Eric. Rebel. Love that image. That's awesome. Celebrate uniqueness. Oh, this is so fun with the skeletons with their wings just kind of dancing around. Everyone's got different wings. Letters to Death. Beauty. Pathfinder. That's gorgeous. Sanctuary. Weaver. Oh, I love that. Balance. So already, guys, we're at 44 cards. This is a pretty, very, very hardy oracle deck, which I really love. Crow's Eye View. I love an oracle deck, like a meaty oracle deck that has a lot of cards. I'm more, what am I trying to say? I kind of like gravitate towards those decks more than decks that have like less cards. Love and Blood. Surrender. Breath Between. That is gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Like, look at the detailing on these embroideries. It makes me want to learn embroidery. Expression. Little ones. And we've got all kinds of little animals in cages, but we can also see their like skeletal systems. We got a fish and a snake, and I don't know if that's like a hamster or a mouse, and a rabbit. Companion. Got like a little cat. And Faithful. So we've got our dog. Pinky Swear. Look at that with the BFF. That's so cute. They, Them. Oh my gosh, I love this. That's so wonderful and inclusive. We've got like the rainbow flower crown, and we've got our trans flag here. Innocence. Twins. Ooh, creepy. Reminds me of The Shining. Brother. Sister. Lovers. Mother. Oh, I love this card. That's gorgeous. Father. Oh, we see here with the tie, you know, he's a businessman going to work. Grandma. Grandpa. Ancestors. Community. Spring equinox. Autumn equinox. And Samhain Veil Walker. Ooh, this deck is so much fun. Okay. I have so many ideas of what I'm going to use this deck for. One of them is definitely shadow work, probably a lot of journaling too. And then the fact that there's like ancestor cards, I can certainly use that for divination and trying to like have messages from people who have passed on, like my grandparents and things like that. So already I just have so many ideas of how I want to use this deck. All right, so now we're going to take a peek at this absolutely stunning hardbound book. So let's read here. This guidebook is an accompaniment to the Embroidered Graveyard Oracle deck and features everything you need to begin working with spirit guides, or not if you choose, in your cartomancy journey. This inclusive deck contains photographed original embroideries by thread painting artist Alicia Vambukakis. The deck and book combined guide you, the reader, through spells, rituals, spreads, which are adaptable to a wide range of practices and beliefs, enabling you to explore shadow work, overcome fears, and manifest a gorgeous, bold life for yourself. So fun. Okay, this is just stunning. And if I had more energy, I'd be gushing harder, but I do not have that energy. So I'm very like, this is very, this is pretty. I don't even know what I'm saying, guys. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm sorry. I couldn't wait to film videos, so you're getting what you're getting. This is me ill and just trying to get through. Okay, so we've got our table of contents. And then we have a whole bunch of spreads, so that is really fun. So let's just take a look here. So we've got an introduction, disclaimers, safety and protection, and sidebar, like, okay. For those of you who know what you're doing when you contact spirits, and you feel safe and comfortable doing that, you can keep doing that. For those of you, I don't know if I've ever shared this story, but I had a really, really, really scary and bad experience with a Ouija board when I used to think that they were games, and they're not games. So I take divination seriously. It's not a game. So I love how she has like safety and protection measures. That's really important if you are trying to work with spirits. So it is not a game like I thought it was when I was, you know, a preteen, a teenager, even up until like, I want to say 5 years ago when this happened. And I will never do that again. So divination, spirit boards, Ouija boards are not a toy. So treat them with respect. Treat them as such. And I wasn't even disrespecting them, but you just never know what's going to come through. So that's why it's really important to know like why you're doing this, and it's not like a little party trick or party game. But yeah, so that was my little sidebar about that. So I will use this deck with respect, and if anything, maybe I will try to speak with my grandparents who have passed on, and that's really the only people I would really try to connect with. Oh, interesting. So using the deck as grief or depression aid. That's really interesting. I like how she included that. So program the deck, materials for rituals. And then, okay, so we have a bunch of different rituals. Disable spirit connection, preparing for ritual. Okay, so there's a few different rituals we could do. Spell cards. And then we go into each card. So it looks like we get, so for absolute protection, we get a little bit about the card, spirit communing, introspection. Okay, yeah, so each card will have spirit communing and introspection. I love this book. Okay, so I think, let me kind of move ahead into the book. So then we've got different spells you can do, which is awesome. I want to look for the spreads. Ancestor honoring. ritual, gratitude expression. Okay, so these are a bunch of rituals. Honor self and invite self-love. That's interesting. I would definitely want to try that. Doodle journal with the inner child. Oh, I love that idea. I'm definitely going to try that. Petition to work with a goddess. That's great. Wait, what is this chart? This chart is the goddess correspondence table. So different goddesses. Oh, I love that. A card you can work with, an herb, crystal. And I do work with a few goddesses. So it looks like one of them is on this list. So I have a card I can actually work with. I work with Persephone. So I can work with card 44 if I want to work with her. That's really cool. I love that. And okay, so a bunch of spells. I want to see the spreads. Invitation for love to your life, into your life. Okay, well, we'll have to try this, won't we? Okay, so we've got healing feelings. Who the heck even am I? Oh, that's really cool. Guidance from a specific spirit. Deity introduction. Pathfinder. Let's do the thing, a motivational spread that gives you a boost to get the thing done. That's awesome. Comfort my inner child. That's great. I'm definitely going to try that. Observing my fear of death. Deep exploration of my shadows. My abundant and beautiful life. Oh, there's so many fun spreads. Does that say yo ancestors? Please hype me up. Oh, that's funny. Goddess guidance. Oh, that's great because I do work with a few goddesses, so I can use this spread and further reading. So this book is lovely. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to shuffle, and I'm just going to pull one card and we'll read from the guidebook. We'll see what it has to say. Oh, I didn't mention about the card. Oops. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so off my game today. I'm so out of it. And I totally dropped a card and I'm bumping my camera and everything is falling apart. Okay. Get it together, Steph. Get it together. I didn't mention cardstock. It is like, it's just like it's not shiny. It's matte and it's got the foil on it. As you can see, the foil reflects the light. All right, so I'm gonna pull a card for the collective right now. So whenever you are watching this video, consider this message for you. And as I always say, take what resonates and leave the rest. But know the universe wants you to hear this message in this moment. And we have pulled the Ancestors card. So let's take a look at that. So I have a feeling this is going to be a really great deck for me with connecting with spirits and ancestors. So I'm pretty excited about that. So Ancestors is card 64. So I'm going to read from the guidebook. It says here, the archetype of the ancestor is someone who came before you and laid the path which you now tread. We stand upon their shoulders and they guide us. We respect and honor them for their hard work, a mutually beneficial relationship. It's okay if you don't know your genetic ancestry or choose to not work with them. Ancestors can be found anywhere that people have lived. You have so much more than your genetic ancestors. Consider the elders and your siblings within the in-person and online communities you find yourself a part of. Respect and give back to those who have done so much for us. Try the Ancestors Honoring Ritual on page 187. And then also she thanks the people who purchased the original artwork, which is cute. And then it says here under Spirit Communing, all of your ancestors gather and look to you with love, joy, and hope. Their message is to check in with them whenever you need help and support. There are so many of them stretching back throughout an ocean of time. This makes them incredibly strong in their numbers. Lean on them. They are asking to help you, so let them. Seriously, give them manifest goals with ancestor spells on page 214 ago. And then under introspection, our time on this precious planet is so short. To the universe, we are here and gone in no more than a blink of an eye in the vast expanse of time it has experienced. So yes, try our best, do our part, but never forget to put joy and love at the absolute top of our priority list. It's the only thing that outlives us. The memories that others hold us. Okay, I can't read. The memories that others hold of us in their hearts, so make some amazing ones. Consider the dumb supper ritual on page 197 for a together with your dearly departed. So I really like how the guidebook also makes note of which specific rituals or spreads that you can focus on. So I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, this is my kind of like first initial walkthrough, first impressions of the Embroidered Graveyard Oracle. I'd love to know what you all think in the comments below. Is this something you'd be interested in working with? I'm really excited about this, and I think I'm definitely going to be working with it next month, definitely for some journaling, and I'm going to see how it pairs with tarot. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video, everyone. Take care. Bye.